I want to go right now to the former head of the FBI, former FBI Assistant Director Shawn Henry, for more on just exactly how these barbarians are communicating online and using things potentially like Sony's PlayStation to work these operations. Good to have you here, Shawn. Tell me what you know about PlayStation and the dark web and how it is that these terrorists communicate.
Well, Trish, we know that these terrorists are looking for alternative means of communication. There have been a lot of them who've been hit by drone strikes when they've been using their cell phones. Electronic means to track them and to intercept their communications have led to some disruptive behavior. So they're looking for those alternative means. Using PlayStation is one of the methods where they're able to use the functionality that's built into the system. It's not anything really special. They're using video chat, they're using voice chat, they're using text chat to communicate. People that are aggregating or meeting in virtual worlds and able to collaborate, share information, and really completely off the radar of law enforcement and the intelligence communities, Trish.
Shawn, I just question what the liability of these companies should be. I mean, they are effectively acting as the facilitator. I mean, whether it's Twitter, and you've got people in ISIS recruiting others via Twitter, whether it's PlayStation and Sony has the platform that enables these murderers to communicate. I mean, what role does corporate America need to take in all this in terms of cooperating with you guys to make sure this stuff doesn't happen?
Well, Trish, when you talk about liability, I mean, do we hold a car manufacturer liable because they drove up in a car, jumped out, and killed people? The features that are being exploited are lawful features that are used by typical consumers. I think some of the concerns, perhaps, is what are the manufacturers or the providers? How are they interfacing with law enforcement? Are they responsive to lawfully executed warrants, etc.? I know the government has been talking to people in Silicon Valley, the technology people, to express their concerns.
And Silicon Valley, by the way, doesn't like it. I've talked to a lot of these guys. They don't want the government watching everything that their consumers, their customers do.
You know, on the heels of Edward Snowden, there is this perception by many in the American public and actually globally that the intelligence agencies and governments around the world are spying on all their citizens. At the end of the day, what the government wants is the ability to lawfully look at communications of those who they have probable cause to believe are involved in crime or terrorism in this case. Right. And the American public is going to have to decide ultimately in Congress what is the balance between privacy and security, and we're not going to have 100% of both.
It's for sure going to be an ongoing issue. Shawn, thank you very much. I've got more breaking